Well, Castle 3 has gotten quite the upgrade. He's now forklift certified. So, Arknights Endfield Technical Test. Unfortunately, I was not able to get access to this test, but a few other buddies did, and were kind enough to let me watch them play, like a child who was addicted to their tablet, waiting for their older sibling to let them use it. But this is just a collection of rough thoughts that I had while watching all the stuff happen. So first off, it's Arknights. You like Arknights, you're probably gonna like Endfield. It expands on his lore, so lore people are happy, but most of Ian doesn't read anyways. I don't have too many strong feelings on the looks of the game, because it just all looks great. It's got really nice aesthetics. But I think what's better than that is the UI. Now this UI, it looks pretty cool. You look at it, you can tell it's an Arknights game, which is weird saying that because, including Endfield, there's only two. The gameplay is split into roughly 3 parts. You have the exploration, the combat, and the base building. The exploration is straightforward enough. Run around, collect materials, upgrade your stuff, everyone's happy. The combat's quite interesting, so it's done in real time. You're in a party of 4, only controlling one party member at a time. You can swap between them. You're activating skills just like in regular Arknights. It even slows down for you when you're choosing where you want your skills to be fired. And a couple of other mechanics like the break system and the elemental orbs, just to keep the gameplay interesting. I will highlight one complaint that my test buddies did encounter, and it's that when you're controlling the one party member, the other 3 sort of just stand there and auto-attack, and it feels like they could do a bit more than that. Characters have ultimates, so when you activate them, they get this cool cinematic, and do they look cool? And while we're on the topic of operators, Angelina, adorable, really freaking cute. If that hasn't sold you on Arknights Endfield, then I don't know what does. And moving to the base building stuff, this might be weird of me to say, but this might actually be my favorite part in Endfield. Because one look at this, and its systems, and it screams Factorio if you ever played that game where you're automating machines, making materials into higher tier materials, moving them on conveyor belts, and of course all the stuff you make will go into making gear and all that. But I could imagine myself spending hours upon hours just trying to optimize this, have a good system going. But yeah, those are just my rough thoughts on Endfield. Keep in mind it's still a work in progress, but this is something to get quite excited over. There's still lots of room to improve. The game's only gonna get better from here.